Hello guys, it's Glurmit here, and in today's video I want to be talking a little bit about Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi's Omicron, whether it's worth it, and what it does. Thankfully, Dank was kind enough to showcase this to me. He does have a Relic 7 Padawan Obi, and he also has the Omicron and the Datacron. And he was just showing me the Omicron. It is a conquest related one, so I can understand a lot of you will be put off for this reason. However, it does seem pretty good as far as Omicrons go. So the basic way this is going to be working is he's going to be applying lots of buffs. He's going to be giving additional max health, max protection, and speed to the team. He's also going to be reducing Sith enemy damage by half. This is the same way that Starkiller reduces damage by half whenever people are debuffed, which makes a big difference. He's going to be gaining bonus turns, and on top of that, he's got health recovery, offense gain, and then he also inflicts buff immunity, healing immunity on enemy teams. And finally, guys, he's actually going to be giving himself and his team lots of buffs, and then he's also going to be putting lots of debuffs on the enemy team. So I've got a few battles here just to showcase how it works. Dank first showed me it with JML and Jidnut Luke and Jidnut Cal and Hoda, which is obviously a very strong team. If you're using this in Conquest, you're more or less going to win regardless. But this is still really, really nice for spreading buffs. Say, for example, there is a Conquest feat where you have to gain loads of buffs. This is really nice for that reason. It all works through calling him to assist, so obviously using like JML works really well, especially with Jidnut Luke and Cal, because they can constantly call him to assist. One thing I did notice though, is this does make certain nodes easier. So for example, when you go in against the dreaded Old Republic teams where they spam debuffs and Canderous takes a billion turns, Obi will take a turn in between. And when he does, you can kind of get the ball rolling and it looks really good. Now this clip on the screen now is actually a Padme team against a Gas team. Typically you're going to struggle a little bit there. Obviously data discs do affect this. But it's still a 1-star. And the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is this is a Padme team without good mods. There's no Zetas on the team other than Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it does get the 1-star. So if you're someone who, you know, maybe you're really struggling, this is the best character you have, I can see a reason to apply it for this reason. If it gets you through Conquest, gets you to win, gets you into hard mode, or whatever the reason is, it can be beneficial. Now, obviously, guys, it's always going to have that feeling of maybe you shouldn't apply it just because it's a Conquest Omicron and others are good. But for what it's there for, it does the job, and that's the most important thing. I do think this Omicron does what it should do, and that is make Conquest easier. So if you're someone that maybe is struggling, you know, maybe you have a Jedi team and a Galactic Republic team, but they're not the best, don't be afraid to apply this if it does mean you're going to get those higher crates and unlock those key characters. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Massive thanks to Dank for showing me this Omicron, and as always, guys, I hope you will have a glowing day.